Hello everyone, welcome to Tathastu-ICS. I hope you all are doing good. Well, the news is that Reserve Bank of India, which is the sole regulator of Indian banking system, has launched a new portal called UDGAM Portal. And the purpose of this UDGAM Portal is to give the money back to the people of India, is to give 35,000 crores of unsecured deposit back to the people of India. Okay, so today we are going to see what is unclaimed deposits, what is this UDGAM portal, what is the significance of this giving money back to the people and giving their due money back to the people, and is there any challenge to do all these things. Okay, so let us look at these things. First, what are unclaimed deposits? So there is a particular definition which has been given by the Reserve Bank of India, and these particular definitions are very much important because last time when we were reading and we were discussing about the cloudburst, then again I told you time and again I'm telling you this, if there is a particular definition, so these kind of definition need to be learned by heart, because in prelims today these kind of questions have been repeatedly asked, that what is this specific number has been asked, that if there is a cloudburst, then 10 centimeter of rainfall will be considered as a cloudburst in 10 square kilometer of area. So this particular scheme with RBI, and the particular definition is unclaimed deposits as fund residing in dormant saving and current account for a duration of 10 years. So this particular fact is important, for a duration of 10 years in unclaimed, in current accounts and saving accounts, and not only in these two things but also similarly for fixed deposits also. The funds remained unclaimed in all three things if they have not been withdrawn within 10 years or within the maturity, then it would be considered a dormant account or it would be considered an unclaimed deposit. Okay, so the primary purpose of this initiative is to simplify the process of identifying and claiming the unclaimed deposit or to reactivating the dormant deposit accounts. Because what was the purpose of Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana? The purpose was that more and more people come into the ambit of banking regulations, come into the ambit of banking transactions, and with the dormantation of these particular accounts, whatever may the reason be, if something like this is happening, people are depositing their money into their bank accounts and then they are leaving it, so it is primarily lacking, the whole idea is getting failed. Okay, so the purpose is that those people who have left this whole transaction history or whole this transaction behavior, they need to come back, and secondly those people who have claims, they must get their things. Okay, so these are the prime banks. This 35,000 crores of money is being distributed between these banks. The highest claim is to be get by the State Bank of India, lagbhag 8,000 crores, and then second number is Punjab National Bank, 5,300 crores, then Canara Bank 4,500 crore, Bank of Baroda 3,900 crore. So these are the big numbers, and people have just left it and then they have, I guess, moved forward. So let's talk about now what is UDGAM Portal. So UDGAM Portal is a centralized web platform launched by, as I told you, Reserve Bank of India, and the full form of UDGAM is Unclaimed Deposit Gateway to Access Information. Unclaimed Deposit Gateway to Access Information. It is collaborated by the subsidiaries of Reserve Bank of India. So there are broadly three participants into this thing. One obviously would be the participating bank, as Reserve Bank of India having 8,000 crore rupees. So the banks have to have been there. Second is Rebit. Other two are Rebit and IFTAS. Full form is Reserve Bank Information Technology Private Limited, Rebit, and the Indian Financial Technology and Allied Services, IFTAS. So these are the three prime entities. Their collaboration is required for the functioning and the well structuring and the well delivering of the product, that is UDGAM. Now it aims to provide individual with an accessible and user friendly platform to reach and retrieve their unclaimed deposit from various banks in one centralized location. So earlier the problem was that every individual is supposed, like I've shown you this chart, this chart. There are so many banks and so much amount has been distributed between these banks. Individuals now are required to go particularly to that particular bank. Now with this platform system, with this particular platform, there is a centralized system. Individuals are not expected to go here and there or to visit the branches of their different banks. Rather, they just come digitally on one single platform and they will be able to resolve their problems. The portal consolidates unclaimed deposit data from different banks. Okay, so by keeping things centralized. Now, what is the significance of this web portal, this UDGAM portal? So there are broadly 4 significance. One is centralized database. By this UDGAM portal, the RBI would be having a centralized database, and having a centralized database is crucial because it streamlines the process of funding unclaimed deposits instead of individuals having to search through multiple banks separately, as I told you. Rather than going the branches of different banks separately, these citizens, these depositors can come to the single platform, can come to the single web portal, and then they claim their deposits. The UDGAM portal provides a single platform where all unclaimed deposit data is consolidated. This is not only saves time and effort, but also ensures that the users do not miss out on potential unclaimed funds in various institutions. Okay, so they save the whole process. This whole initiative saves the time, saves the energy, saves the money, and also ensures that people get their due back, people get their money back. Second is user-friendly interface, because if you open the UDGAM portal, I suggest you, whenever you read something like this, please spare 5 to 10 minutes to give it a practical touch. Okay, go to the UDGAM portal. When you see this lecture, after this, go to the UDGAM portal, see how can you check that whether your father or your grandfather or someone in your family, just give the details and give the basic details. Then you will be able to connect with the topic well, first, and second, you will be able to understand this point well, that it is user-friendly interface. Why it has been called a user-friendly interface? Because it is designed to cater a wide range of users, those who are above 60-65 years of age. Because yesterday I met an uncle and I tried to give him money digitally, and he was very reluctant. No, give it to me in check form, cash form. Okay, so there would be people who are quite aged or who are not very much in touch with the digital format. So there would be some problem. Other than this, the user interface is quite friendly. Wide range of users, including those who might not be tech savvy. By allowing users to search using personal details like the name, address, and account number, the portal increases the likelihood of individual accuracy. Okay, so these are the basic details: your name, your address, your account number, and these 3 things everybody would be able to fill in. Now the notification. When these things happen, you might be getting notifications of the things regularly on your phone. By that thing, there is the better possibility of you following that particular thing. That is why again and again, if you click shoes, if you type shoes on Myntra, then again and again on your Google, on the sides of your Google, there would be some ads would be coming on. And now this is something, the game of probability. If 10 times these things come onto your screen, there might be a time when you will click on it. Okay. Similarly, if you fill in your number, your account number, your name, then the portal will send you the notification. Sending notifications to account holders about their unclaimed deposits, it's a proactive approach, because many people might not even be aware that they have unclaimed funds. So receiving an email or SMS notification can serve the purpose, can serve as a prompt. And it has been seen in various instances when people were having their share certificates for last 15-20 years. Earlier it used to be share certificate. It was not like today's time when you have you can have a hold on the particular share by the click, by a finger's click. Okay, earlier you have to take some certificates of those particular shares. Then it has been seen various times that maybe someone has found a particular certificate of shares in the bank lockers, and they were belonging to their grandfathers, and now they are thinking how to claim it. So this is something which needs to be considered. Now UDGAM portal initiates the claim process. Notification also enhances users' engagement and encourages individuals to take actions. Easy claim processes. Now this is something which is very much important, because initiating a claim process directly with respective banks from portal simplifies the steps needed to retrieve unclaimed deposit. That is why it has been said that the portal's provision of clear instruction on how to proceed eliminates the confusion and reduces the barrier to access the fund. And as I've told you, that there is a considerable, there is a large population which is not using digital devices. Particularly maybe everyone is using now smartphone. Everyone is using a smartphone, but maybe they are not having transactions, maybe they are not using Google Pays and Paytms. So for them it might sound a bit tricky, but a provision like this, steps like these easy steps would be easy for them to follow. Now, despite these easy transactions and despite these easy steps to follow and to reclaim the collective 35,000 crore rupees, there would be few challenges. Like everything, here also UDGAM portal could also face few challenges. One is data accuracy, because ensuring accuracy of the data in the portal is critical. If the data is outdated or incorrect or incomplete, users might not be able to locate their unclaimed deposits, and this could just reverse the situation what is expected, because if this happens, it could lead to frustration, this could lead to disappointment, and would defeat the purpose of portal. Because what is the purpose of portal? To give the money back in an easy, in an amicable way. And if these problems arise, the problem of accuracy arises, the problem of outdatedness or the incorrectness arises, then there would be problems. There would be that frustration, that disappointment, which would eventually lead to the failure of the idea, which would eventually lead to the failure of this whole concept. Okay, so that is why data accuracy and all these things are important. Second is privacy concerns. Now with centralization, as I deliberately emphasized on the thing, centralized web portal. With centralization, there is a problem of privacy. That is why everybody is seeing that people are excited towards Bitcoin or are excited towards decentralized social apps, because these things claim to be decentralized. With decentralization, the fear of privacy sometimes is very less. The fear of privacy is quite less. That is why collecting and managing personal data in centralized platform raise privacy and security concerns. Both the things are there. With centralization, there is security concern, there is privacy, because there is a centralized authority which is taking care of it. And the UDGAM portal needs to adhere to the stringent data protection protocol to prevent the unauthorized access and misuse of sensitive personal information. There have been instances of Cambridge Analytica and all those things where the personal information of people have been deliberately sold out. Okay, so this needs to be taken care of, that people are trusting a centralized web portal, so their privacy is very much secured. Thirdly, digital literacy. The success of UDGAM portal hinges on the user's ability to navigate digital platforms. Some individuals, particularly those from the rural areas or the older demographic, might lack the necessary digital literacy skills. As I told you, I met someone who was quite older in his age. He was very much reluctant to take the payment through the UPI system, through GPay. Okay, just yesterday. So people from the rural background, people having belonging to the older criteria of the age group, might not be comfortable with the they might not get in sync with this UDGAM scheme. Okay, very easily. Addressing this challenge requires educational initiatives to help the users access and utilize the platform. And for every problem, the first solution is education and awareness. So if there is something like this, because the idea is nice, it is as easy as it can be, but if still there is a population which needs to be taken care of, if still there are people who are needed to be aware of, then it should be done. So that is why it has been said that UDGAM portal is a collaborative initiative aimed at reuniting people with their unsecured deposits and taking people back to the banking system, and allowing them to be able to transact with the system again and again and regularly. And by offering a user-friendly platform and a phased expansion strategy, it provides a practical solution to the common financial issue. Okay, so through its combined efforts, UDGAM demonstrates how technology can simplify financial reconnection while fostering awareness and transparency. And by taking care of awareness and transparency, the issues which are related, the privacy issues which are related to the centralized web portal can also be resolved. And by education and awareness, those people who are lacking behind, be it from the rural area, be it those people who belong to the higher caste, higher age category, if they are also served, then the idea of taking people back, those people who have left their deposits and they just forgot it, the whole idea would be able to execute very nicely and very easily. So this is it for today. We'll meet in the other class. Until then, take care. Bye bye.